What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Iron Digital. I'm your host D Wills here, and in today's video I'm just going to be going over just a breakdown of the charts. I just wanted to put this video out to basically let you guys see what I see and see where we could have some potential reversals in the market and where the market is likely to go. So let's get into this. As you see on my screen here, Bitcoin is currently at 45,000. It's holding that level pretty strongly too. It's doing really well. Ethereum is also doing well. Also Cardano's doing well. I'm only going to point out a few just because just the ones that I pretty much focus on. But if you're looking at the screen, you can see that pretty much is green all across the board. All across the board is green. Solana's doing well. Everything is doing really well. It really is. It looks like the bull market is back intact. At least that's what the word is anyway. So that is a good thing. Now we have this total market cap chart, which is the chart that I like to look at a whole lot. I've told you guys that in previous videos. This is the main chart that I look at. And so as I see this, I see we had a little bit of resistance the day before. Today we've already kind of came up past it, but right now we're waiting to see where exactly we close on today. It's made sense actually for us to face some resistance at this area. In one of my past videos, I actually mentioned about there being possible resistance at this area, this price zone. And basically we're going to see whether we're going to go sideways for a couple of weeks, a couple of days before it's time to make another push to the upside. I mentioned that around this area, around the $2.2 trillion market cap area is where you're likely to see the next level of resistance, because pretty much after we get past this zone between 1.8 and I would say 1.7, it's pretty much clear all the way until you get to $2.2 trillion market cap. So we indeed do push through this. We probably won't see a reversal until we get to around $2.2 trillion market cap, which is really nice. I mean, that's $400 billion going straight up for the most part before seeing a potential reversal. So that's something that you can look out for as well. While we're on here, we'll check out Bitcoin and Ethereum also. And so with Bitcoin being at 45,000 right now, as I'm looking at this area in general, I mean, this could be a potential resistance area right here, but I see a bigger resistance area, honestly, around the $49,000 to $50,000 mark. 44,000 was considered like a resistance point. $45,000 was a resistance point, but honestly, I think the bigger resistance point is honestly right here around 49 to 50,000. And once we get to this level, this is where you could see potentially a reversal around this area, a reversal possibly coming back down to test around the $44,000 to $45,000 mark before making the next shift up. If we do indeed break past this point, which I think we will, I see the market possibly having some resistance at this 56,000 mark. About $55,000 to $56,000 mark is where the next potential resistance point would be once we get past that point. And then from there, possibly $62,758 will be the next resistance point. And I mean, you're pretty much back in from that point. So you kind of get back into price discovery. So it could go anywhere, but that's what I see. I see it being pretty much a clean shot from where we're at right now to $49,000 to $50,000. And that's where we'll possibly face some resistance. And it kind of makes sense because I believe Bitcoin at that price will be valued at about $1 trillion. So that'll put us back at the $1 trillion market cap. So it makes sense to actually get a little bit of resistance at that point. That's what I see. And for Ethereum, let's see what ETH is doing. ETH is looking really good. We had some rejection yesterday as far as we had a bear candle yesterday. And today we've already gone up. We've already went past it, but we've came back down at this point. It's retracing a little bit. To be honest with you, at I really don't see resistance until you get to somewhere around this point, 3,200 to, what is it, 33.49 to 32.39, somewhere around that range. It's somewhere between that zone is where I would likely see the resistance. So where it's showing signs of resistance right now, it kind of makes sense. It could go up another $100-$200, but yeah, that's where I would see heavy resistance, around that area. And we'll wait and see what it's going to do, obviously, but about another $100-$200, it could touch it and then come back down. It could range for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, just like Bitcoin. Who knows? But it kind of makes sense for it to be like slowing down a bit around this area. If we do happen to break past this point, I mean, the next area of resistance, 3,600, 3,700. And I mean, just like with Bitcoin, we get back to those kind of numbers, we're pretty much back in at the all-time highs. So you're kind of going back towards price discovery. So the game is just a bit different at that point. But you know, it's not extremely far away from the all-time highs when you see how aggressive these movements happen in the market. I mean, you know, Bitcoin and Ethereum both have been moving extremely aggressive, and so when you hear these projections of how Bitcoin is going to get to 120, 288,000, you got to remember, when margin and leverage get into the market, these markets can climb very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. It doesn't take a long time at all for the price points to reach those kind of numbers. Ethereum could still do $10, $12, $15,000 by the end of the year. Easy. With ease. Because again, like I said, when leverage and people start getting in on margin, when that comes into the system, I mean, this space can go anywhere. You won't even be able to see where it's going to go, to be honest with you. But just remember to take profits along the way. It's okay. This space is going to be here for a very, very long time. It's best to go ahead and take some profits, and then if the market does happen to come back, you can always get back in. So that'll be a very, very good thing. But anyway, not to hold you guys too long, I hope you enjoyed this breakdown of this of what's going on in the market in general. If you like these kind of videos, let me know in the comment section. As always, please subscribe to the channel, like this video. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take it easy. Peace.